again, everyone. Welcome back to our channel. So this is Learning Shorthand with Mam Teks Part 2. But before that, let us have a review of our lesson last time. So we took up letters A, E, N, M, T, and B in the longhand outlines. So for the shorthand, A is represented by a big circle, E by a small circle, N by a short straight line, M by a longer straight line, T by an upward slanted stroke, and B by a long upward slanted stroke, occupying one whole of the writing line. So in learning shorthand, it is important that you keep on reading the sounds. So you keep on reading that A, E, N, M, T, E, D, T, M, N, E, A, N, M, T, E, E, A. And you have to repeat that many times so that it will be retained in your mind. Okay, so from these words that we have and the sounds that we learned last time, we also form words. Simulat ko na po to save time. So we have here man. These are the words, as you can see, and these are the sounds. We discussed this already last time. And so I am discussing this fast so that we can move on to the next lesson. So here are the sounds. In shorthand outlines, I told you last time that we need to write the shorthand outline first. So today we are going to learn shorthand writing of shorthand outlines, making use of the sounds found in these words. Okay, so for man, the sound is M-A-N, M-A-N. So you know that M is this one, that is A, and this is the N. So how are you going to join that? Take note of the principle in writing shorthand that circles in between two straight lines are written in a clockwise direction, following the clock direction. Okay? So you will write here M, A, and N. Oops. In shorthand, if you commit an error in writing the outline, you put a bar like that. It means that is wrong. So you have to write it again. Okay, man. So M-A-N. Can you see? Nakikita ba? Okay. Next is men. So M, still M-E-N. See? So the E is smaller than the A. But the M is the same. Of course, you are not expected to be writing it super straight. But what is important is you can distinguish one outline from the other. Then you have it, E-T. Circles following straight lines are written in a clockwise direction. So E. There. That is E. E-T. E-T. Then A-T for 8. Pwede rin din po dito ang 8 as in 8. Pwede rin ang same sound. So this is written A-T. So take note that A is bigger than the E. Okay? Smaller, bigger. Then add, distinguish naman letter D from letter E. So A-E. So look at the D. It's occupying the whole of the writing line, and E is not occupying the whole of the writing line. Only about 1/2 or 1/3. So in doing this, you have to always spell the sounds that you hear in writing the outline. M-A-N. So you forget the words first and then read the outlines and say the words. So example, M-A-N, man for main, M-E-N, mean for men, E-T, it, A-T-A, A-D, add, A for add. Other sounds comprising the letters that we have here are the sounds. We have B, date, sounded as B-A-T. So you write it B-A-T. There. You have the D, the A, and the T in between two straight lines. These are written, the circles are written in a clockwise direction. So we have B-A-D. That is dad. Dad yun. Pag nilagyan mo ng E, that becomes daddy. Okay? B-A-D-E. Daddy. Then, this one naman, there is a new principle. In writing shorthand, circles are written outside angles. So in this word, meet, M and T, joining them will form an angle. So you have to write M-E-T. The E is written, or the circle is written outside the angle. M-E-T. So there's the angle. Then there's the circle. Write it outside. Okay? Then the same with meet, with mat or mate. So M-A-T. See? A is bigger than the E. So that is the distinguishing factor, the size. Then N-E-D for need, N-E-D. E is smaller than A. So get it? Then we have team. T-E-M. So there. The angle is here. The circle is outside. Okay? And T-A-M. The angle again is here. And the A is bigger than the E. So this is the review of our lesson last time. Now, we are going to move on to the new lesson. Okay? So the new lesson for today will be lesson 2. So, the sound of H and E. This is ing. Ing. So this is represented by, this is the line of writing. This is represented by a dot. So your H or ing is represented by this one. Yan, dot. So, nandito na po ang mga dots. So now, na meron tayong dots, meron tayong circles, meron tayong lines, and then dots. So, isang element na lang po ang kulang para matutunan natin ang pagsulat ng shorthand outline. So, as I said, there are only 4 elements. Circles, dots, lines, and colors. Okay, now, example. Give me word examples that has an H in it, and also the other sounds that we have learned last time. Example, hat or hay. So, this or hay. So, the sound is H, A, and T. Okay? Now, if you're going to write that in the shorthand outline, this is the H, and this is the A. So, that is H-A-T, hat or hay. Let's say hit. Hit. The sound or hit. Pwede po yun. The sound is H-E-T. Okay? And then H-E-T. So take note. Parehas ang direction, but the circles are different in sizes. Next, we have head. H-E-D is the sound. Pwede rin dito ang hit. Diba? As in to follow. Pwede rin yan. Head or hit. Then you write the outline as H-E-D. Head or hit. Then we have hat. Just to distinguish, guys. So H, A, and D. And the outline is H-A-D. There. The circle is bigger than the A is bigger than the E. So again, there's the difference. Then we have hen. The sound is H-E-N-N. So H-E-N. Okay? H-E-N. Okay? H-E-N. So there. So may mali, just put a bar. Well, you know, it happens. Just put a bar. So H-E-N, and then hem or in. The sound is H-E-N-M. And the outline is H-E-M. H-E-M. H-E. There. So as you can see, if you want to practice, you simply forget the words. You focus on the sounds and then read the outline like H-E-T, hat or hit. H-E-T, hit or hit. H-E-D, head or hit. H-A-D, hat. And then H-E-N, hen. H-E-M, him or hem. Now, the choice of word will be dependent on the sentence. Okay? Now, let's move on to the next sound that we are going to introduce here in lesson 2. So, we will have here the sound of ing. The sound of ing is also represented by that. Now, we form examples of words that contains an ing. Example, from these words, hating. Okay, hating. So, you have the ing and the H. Heating. Pwede po yan. Ang pangit ng sulat ng lola. Pwede rin po yan. Okay? So again, as I said, show choice of words. And then, heating or heavy. Pwede naman na heating, ibig sabihin nyo are following. Pwede yun. So kung kayo mag pronunciation, fairness, the outline is the same. And then, meeting. So, we get the examples in our previous word example. So there's the in. You underline that so that you'll be able to recognize that is part of the principle in shorthand writing. Meeting, pwede naman itong meeting, where K is silent. Okay? So there, may mga in po yan. Pwedeng, yan muna. So the sounds, we have the sound is H. When you write the sound, make sure that the in is there. So yan siya. When you write that in shorthand, H-A-T-E. So the in is at the back of the outline. So medyo nasa dulo siya. Nasa beginning po ang H. Next is H-E-T and E. So the sound is, the outline is H-E-T-E. Why am I writing the outline? This is to show you how you're going to write this in your STEM notebooks. Okay? For heading, the sound is H-E-D and E. And if this is the line, you write it that way. Heading. Meeting. M-E-T and E. So if this is again the writing line, you write M-E-T and E for meeting. And meeting, take note, K becomes silent. So the sound is M-E-T and E. And you write it M-E-T-E. So there. Okay? So these are examples of words containing an in and an H. Then we incorporate that with the previous sounds that we have in our first lesson. Moving on. So, can you follow po? Can you follow? Kasunod. Moving on, punta tayo sa the sound of long I. The sound of kahit hindi nalipad mo lang. The sound of, kasi hindi napuputol sa sabi ko. The sound of long I. Okay? Long I. So the sound of long I is represented by a broken circle. Okay? So if this is the line of writing, your long I will be that one. Okay? Broken circle. So if you're going to compare that with the sound of letter A is represented by this outline below. Letter E is represented by this outline na it. Sorry. Okay? It. So, sasabihin mo yan, small. Where is my eraser? Sorry. Sabihin mo yan E. Pati ko na kapantay. So, E. Itlog ng pugo, itlog ng manok, balat ay basag na manok. Diba? Pwede yun. Itlog ng pugo, itlog ng manok. So, magkakaiba siya. So, small and big and broken. Okay. So, giving word examples with an I. So, take note. I, yan. I. Ibig sabihin, buka. Open. Ang mouth mo is open. Diba? Ang E, hindi siya buka. Okay. So, word examples. Example, we have tie. Diba? Tie. T-I. Die or die. Okay? Die. We have hide. Hide. What else? What other example? Tie or tie. Okay, so we limit the example so that mabilis tayo. So, if we're going to get the sounds of these words, tie is sounded as T-I. So, ganyan po ang I. Na broken circle. I. Ang E is, really, lagay mo dyan, E. So, D and I, we have H, I, and D. T, I, and D. Parehas po yung dalawa. So, writing the outlines here of the shorthand outlines. If this is your imaginary writing lines of your notebooks, okay? So, you write T, I. Okay? I. B, I. Die. Puno po and broken. H-I-D. Broken. Okay? T-I-D. So, lampas ang guhit ko ang E because nandun na yung T. Okay? So, T-I-D time. So, again, ang process is spell the sound, forget the words, spell the sound. T-I-D-I, H-I-D, T-I-D, and write and mention the words. Okay? So, yan lang po ang composition ng lesson 2, covering only H and E and the sound of long I. plus the punctuations used in your shorthand. So these are the punctuations used in shorthand. So let's start with a period. A period in a shorthand is represented by this outline. So that is period. Question mark is represented by an X. That is question mark. A colon is represented by a dot dot and encircle. Encircle po. A semicolon is represented by a semicolon and encircle. And then a comma is represented by the comma itself and encircle. Okay? And then capitalization sign is represented by this outline. Going up, beside the outline, you write that. That would mean that the first letter of the word should be capitalized. And then paragraph. Paragraph is represented by this sign. But this is the greater sign or lesser sign. I don't remember it. And then we have parentheses. Parentheses. So yan. Yan po ang parentheses. So these are the punctuations used in shorthand. So since meron na tayong punctuation, meron na po tayong mga words, we can already form at least we try. Let's form at least 3 sentences. So in forming sentences, we have no choice but to incorporate the longhand outlines because we have not taken yet all of the in writing sentences in shorthand. We need to write the lines of writing. The lines of writing should be present so that you can distinguish the size. Okay. So assuming these are the line of writing, and we are forming sentences. Okay. We are forming sentences, making use of all these and the previous letters. So example. Anna, A-N-A, will, M-E-T, what is that? M-E, in an period. So when you see this you have to read. A-N-A, Anna, a capitalization, take note, capitalization sign. That means you have to capitalize. You use that only for proper noun. Yes, guys, I sort of run short of data or storage. That's why the video stopped. So I am wrapping up that we formed 3 sentences a while ago. So first is A-N-A, Anna, will, M-E-T, meet, M-E, me, in an hour. Period. Number 2, Ed, E-D, and E-D-E, Eddie, will have a M-E-T-ing meeting with T-E-N-A, Tina, period. Number 3, what is your N-A-M? Name. What is your name? Question mark. Number 4, A-M-E, Amy, comma, N-E-D-A, Nida, comma, and A-N-E, Annie, will form a dance group, period. So these are just some sentences examples, but you can still form a lot, basing from the first 8 sounds that we have. 8 na ba or 9? So, A-E-N-M-T-D-H-ing, and long I. Plus the punctuations used in shorthand. So, ayan. Comment po if you have something to ask to me so that we can deal with that in our next video. So, again, thank you so much. Pasensya na kayo, wala pa akong ending because hindi pa ako marunong gumawa ng ending. Pati beginning, hindi ako marunong gumawa ng mga intro. So, pagtyagaan niyo po ang lesson po. Ang importante is, meron po kayong matutunan sa aking tutorial lessons in shorthand. So, po. Salamat! Thank you so much for watching. Po yung lesson natin for today, guys. Lesson 2. And sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa channel ko, kindly subscribe po. And paki-like na rin po. Kung may mga natutunan kayo, paki-like na rin po. And please share to your friends so that they too will develop and learn the skill of writing shorthand. Thank you so much. Again, please subscribe. Thank you po.